Okay guys, this is Lynn with Lynn Scrap Shack. I was trying to make a couple of flowers a little more dimensional. This is a cut file from Creative Cuts. This is part of the flower. It's just a flat flower, and you put a center in it, like so, and you have a flower for your scrapbook. But I wanted to make it, you know, of course, ink your edges. I wanted to make it a little more dimensional. So I did this to it. I don't know if this is a pink one. It still has dimension, and yet it's still flat for your scrapbook. Even the little pearl is taller than the stuff. So let me get started and show you how I did that. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. This is a cut file Monkey Do from Creative Cuts. It's just adding a little pizzazz to the flowers. This is the flower. You cut it out, and all I did was make strips, like so, like so. You can make little bitty pieces of paper. Sometimes it's easier if you use small pieces. I mean, like, look, here I've got a little butterfly. All you gotta do is wad it up. If you want paper, you can do it, like so. You take it and you just glue it down. First I glue down a center though. Let's find a center here. These are cool. I like to make easy for centers for my scrapbooks. And scrap for my flowers. So flat back. Like so. Alright, let's get all this out of the way. My favorite glue is Scotch Guard quick dry adhesive. Slap it down there. Just throw it in the middle, like so. I had wadded one up earlier. That's all you have to do is wad these up. Basically just want it crinkly. This one has white core center. If you don't like that, get one that's not white core. But I like the effect it gives. I mean, it's got a little bit of white in it. If you don't like that, you can ink it. I think the yellow one, I put a little more ink on it, a little darker in some spots. So anyway, this is how you do it. I use a piercer to help me maneuver it around, and all I do is throw some glue down there a little bit at a time, and I start crumpling and sticking it on there. If you run the paper across that glue, then it sticks better. Just hold it down. A little time consuming, but I like the effects. Put a little more glue down. If you don't, like I say, if you don't like working with one long piece, then make little small ones. What I originally used when I did another page from Creative Cuts was a Christmas page. It had a wreath, and forgive me, I can't remember the name of the file. I think it's Just Waiting, and it had a garland on it, and the same thing was it. I could ink the edges and do all I wanted to, but it still didn't have enough oomph to it. So I took the same effect to the garland, and I think it made it turn out pretty awesome, if I say so myself. But what I used on that one was, with the file, to decorate the tree, she has little bitty pieces that you cut out for popcorn on the tree, and that's what I used. And I scrunched it up just like this right here, and made it three-dimensional on that too. I'll show it to you, but I sold that one. But I think it came out pretty awesome. I think there's a picture of it on my page. I'm not sure. I'm sure I took a picture of it somewhere. But you see how I'm doing this? All you do is take it and you scrunch it. I use the piercer because it's small. You can use your finger, fold it over. But I put it in that glue and then I scrunch it up. That way it has adhesive on it, it has some glue on it, and it stays glued for you. When you're through doing this, you can go back and fill in the blanks with smaller pieces. See, it goes on the edge, then I just fold it back over. And voila. That's all you have to do. And this glue, of course, will dry clear, so you won't see all this white stuff except the white core of the paper exactly. And this is this particular file is from Creative Cuts, Monkey See, Monkey Do. It's an adorable file. It's I have a thing of Crop Online, COL, Crop Online, and every 15th and 30th of the month they offer 3 new files, and for $5 a piece. But if you wait and till they come out in the store, they're $12 a piece. And so of course, you know me, I love a lot of the files they have, and I'm doing that too. And I didn't crumple another one up already. But you see how what I'm doing here? It's all you do is wad it up like so. And voila. Use this piercing tool too, so it's a little bit smaller than my fat little chubby fingers. I mean, I do have to use my fingers, but it helps me slide it across. Just go back and push it down. Like so. Like I say, it's a little time consuming, but again, the effect, I like it. But you can use this on anything that you're wanting to add a little dimension to, and like I said, I used it on the garland. That was a border on a 2-page layout. Use it on your flowers. Use it on a ruffle and a girl's dress. Just wrinkle it up and scoot it across. And any paper piecings you're doing. If you want a ruffle or something. You can scrunch it up as much as you want or as little as you want. Fill in the blanks. Here we go. And let's get some of this over here in this glue. Now one of them I was able to do it all with just 2 pieces. But apparently I'm scrunching this up more than the other one because I'm going to need more than 2 pieces of the long. Like so. I'll go back in and I'll fill in those little places like that. Then just tear the paper off. I'm wadding up some more paper right now. Okay. and scrunch it up. If you want paper, you can do this. Just like in my tutorial for carnations, if you can want paper, you can make carnations. And with this glue, it dries pretty quick, so you don't have to sit here and hold it. That's why I love this glue. Alright. Get the hang of it. And that's the edges of that one. So what I'll do is I'll just tear it off, crumble it up, fold it in, fold it over. And then I've got spots over here that I want to fill in. Excuse me. This particular spot, I probably should have just used a little square spot, a little. It reminds me of, I don't know if you used to do tissue paper. Take tissue paper, make us fluff, and just glue a bunch of spots, make everything fluffy. That's sort of what I'm doing here, I guess, but just crinkling it up and using regular paper, not tissue. Still have a few more places to fill in, but I need to fill in over there. But then you can ink it or leave it like it is. I sort of like it the way it is. And then I have the vine that I'm going to put it on over here. And she has the vine. I didn't pay attention and make sure I could line it up, so I think I did it on the wrong side. So I just trimmed around my place where the flower goes so you can't see the green underneath it. And if you still can see it, then just trim some more. And then I just, I'll glue it down there. The leaves I just crinkled up and added some ink to it, and voila, there you have it. And then there we go. You have your flowers with a little bit of dimension on them. See if I can come out some. I'm in this. And there you go. That's how you do it, girls. Any questions, just leave a message, see if I can answer, or maybe you can find me in Creative Cuts group. Creative Cuts post. Creative Cuts with a K. Post. I hang out there sometimes, and you might could find me there and ask questions. So, enjoy. Thanks.